Hey guys, so my name is Rebecca. I'm the mom over here at the Wilderness Family Adventures, and I am starting this page really just kind of for fun. I know from what I've read online, you're supposed to like post every week and have like a specific thing that you do. Um, this page really isn't going to be about that. So we have a lot of adventures, so I can't exactly say that every adventure is going to be about snowboarding or side by side riding, horseback riding. Really, we have a lot of stuff that we do. So, this page is basically going to be about everything, all the adventures that we do. And to give you kind of a highlight of some of the things, as I mentioned, we snowboard, we side by side ride, we have horses, we have, I guess you could consider a mini farm. I don't really know. So, we have bees, chickens, I raise Bernese mountain dogs. We have horses. We have a turtle. And really, it's anybody's guess what we're going to get. I love saving like wild animals. As a child, I had possums and owls and maybe deer. Really, anything that I could find and rehab, I was picking it up. So we still like to do that thing. So who knows? We also enjoy hiking a lot. We kayak, we canoe. Um, I don't know. If it's outside, we're doing it really. Um, and we also do a lot of DIY projects. My husband is a home inspector, so we are able to do a lot of that kind of thing ourselves. And so this site page, whatever you call it, might be beneficial to you if you find something on there that you would like to do. And really it's just starting the page to try to help people with things that we do, if anything that we do could help you. So or you might just find it interesting or find it informational, as far as like, hey, I want to get into hiking in Utah. Maybe our site or page could help you with that. Or snowmobiling, snowboarding. Maybe you're looking to start dog breeding. So, like I said, there's going to be a lot of content, a lot of different things, because life is a journey and an adventure, and that's what we're on, and we want to share that with everyone. And so just to give you a little bit of like information about us. So we are a family of 5. So we have me, my husband, and then we have 2 little boys. They are 7 and 4. And then my husband and I have his daughter from a previous relationship, and she's 15. So we kind of have a wide range of ages and probably interests. So if anything like that sparks your interest, please share and follow our page. And if anything comes up that you're not interested in, just skip it for the week, and then maybe the next week will be something that is in your wheelhouse. So this week, one of the things that I wanted to go over was an adventure that we have kind of gone on as a family. We started this month. I just got my first order. So we are trying to reduce plastic and chemical waste in our home. Something that we've kind of over the years just looked into and kind of been into, but never really jumped into full force. So I guess it's been since like August. Not August, October. I kind of thought about doing this with the new year. So I started not buying replacements for stuff like my cleaning supplies and pretty much toothbrushes, toothpaste, shampoo, body wash, all those kinds of things. I just quit buying them and was using up what I had because I wanted to start replacing those things with more mindful products that didn't have so much plastic. As we're researching it and looking into it, there's so much plastic in the ocean and waterways, and it just doesn't deteriorate. So we just wanted to kind of go into like a little bit more eco-friendly. We're not, you know, all in tree huggers or anything like that, or um, whatever stereotype or whatever you want to put on us. We're just people trying to do a little bit better, make better choices. So, um, yeah, so the next post I have is actually going to be about that, and I hope it can help someone. I spent a lot of time researching each product, making sure that it was actually plastic free, which we'll go into that a little bit more because I, had some revelations after the products arrived, so we'll go into that. But just a heads up about our page, like I said, it's going to be an adventure for us and everyone, and we hope that you will follow our page. I am not really planning on doing extensive editing. I have kids and animals and things to do, so it's probably just gonna be me and my cell phone doing the best we can. But sometimes it can be quite comical. Just recently, something I'll probably share another day. We just do crazy things, and there's really no plan. So get ready for that. It's always something. So, funny story. We had chickens last year, and they all died. Whether the like animals got them, the dogs got some of them. Like, it just didn't work out for us. So I was just content, especially with as much as we like camp and backwoods and stuff during the summer. It's just more work for having someone to help us. So I was fine with not having more chickens right now. Well, I don't know if any of you have been to Tractor Supply, but twice a year they'll just get these huge bins of these most adorable little tiny chickens, little baby chicks, and they're like this big. They're the cutest things, and who can resist that? So I sent my husband to the store. I don't actually remember what he was getting there, but when he got home, the boys were carrying those little tiny little tiny cardboard houses, and they were full of chickens. So they were clearancing them, and they were only 25 cents a piece, which I think they're normally maybe like $3 or something a piece. So it really was a good value. I'm like, okay, well, at 25 cents, if they die, we're going to be okay, because it wasn't that huge an investment. We already had all of the feeders and waters and just all that stuff that you have to get when you start. The light, all that. Which I can give some tips about that, setting up in a very economical way, because it can get very expensive. But from childhood to now of experience doing this, I've kind of come up with a really economical way to do this. But anyways, we'll go back to that. So he brings home all these chickens. Well, we had put them out in the horse barn, but since then I had converted it and taken the wall out that made part of it a chicken house. So we literally had nowhere to put them. So luckily, the Bernese puppies had been sold. They're gone. So we just had the adults, and I don't kennel my dogs. They live in our house with us and stuff. The only time they're in the kennel is when we have a litter. The mother and the puppies are in the kennel for cleanliness reasons. But anyways, so we put the chickens in the kennel, but chickens produce a massive amount of poop. And then we had some ducks get donated to us. So then we had ducks, which they're the most disgusting kind of bird that you probably could have. But anyway, so it was getting out of hand, and winter was coming up. So I was like, we really need an actual chicken house. So we go online. We live in Utah, which I'll give you a little more information about us. But we do live in Utah, and there's this place called KSL Online, and it's kind of like a online free classified. And I find this chicken house, and it's the most adorable thing you could find, and they only wanted $50 for it. And you're talking Tractor Supply or anywhere else, it's like $1,000 for a nice little chicken house setup. So I was like, yeah, let's get this chicken house. The lady that I spoke to, she said, yeah, it's not that big. It's like 7 by 5, I think is what she told me. Well, we drive for one all the way up past Park City to get this thing with a flatbed trailer. And so that's like 2 hours. And we get there, and this thing is, no joke, the size of like a small little house. It's like a mansion. It's at least, what did we measure? Like 10 by 10 or something. And it's like, I don't know, 14 foot tall. And so we're like, okay, what are we going to do? Well, luckily it was designed that it's like up it on like a platform, and underneath it is a fenced in area. The only way without a tractor or very large loader to get this thing is to very slowly back the trailer like up to it, cut the first sets of legs off, back up a little bit more, cut the next set, and then literally just cut that fenced in area off. Anyways, so 2 hours later we get it on, and then I'll share a video and stuff later with the rest of the story, but we do stuff like that. We go and pick up giant chicken houses on a flatbed trailer and drive 20 miles an hour home for like 3 hours. So you never know what we're going to do. So if you're interested in that kind of thing, crazy schemes and ideas, then this is the place for you. So I hope you will follow our page and tune in to the next video of going through my very first plastic-free eco haul, I guess you could call it. So I hope you guys have a great day. Thank you for checking out this page, and I hope that we see you again.